talking about the efforts of renewing the church in Borena Diocese. It's very interesting. A lot of nice little stories come about, and it really reveals a lot about who we are and a lot about the people that we are working with. This is Mission Alive. You're with Roger from the MSC Mission Office. In this renewal, one of the things we did was to work on what we call the structures of the church, how we organise ourselves in the church. From the diocesan level, you have the meeting of the priests, the pastoral centre and all it does, parish pastoral councils, finance committees, etc., etc., etc. Lots and lots of things. So we set about, we had resources we could refer to, we set about defining all these structures that we need, with the aim that we would understand them more and would be able to set them up, get the right people in place, give them the right training and understanding, and things would work a lot better. Now in this, we had a booklet, a lot of papers, and we went to Yule Island off the coast of Papua in Borena Diocese, where the mission began in 1885. And we were presenting this to a fairly large group of people. And those of us who were doing the presenting and organising, we were up on a platform. There was a custom of the people that had platforms. So I was up there and we had a microphone and everything. And many of the people were sitting down on the sand and round about and listening, and in the middle of it, one fella stands up, puts his hand up, and I was at the microphone at the time. I said, "Yes, what do you want to say?" Well, he was a very angry man. Very. There was almost steam coming out of his ears. He was really angry. And so, why haven't we been told this before? Why haven't we told this before? Why isn't this working? Why are you coming now and you're telling us this? And he went on and on and on, really. And I'm looking at him and I thought, oh goodness me, what am I supposed to do to respond to this? Anyway, when he stopped, I said, "Thank you very much for that. Have you any more to say?" Of course he did, and he went on some more. Not quite as hot, but he went on some more. And I took some notes on the paper. And I was serious. I wanted to try and get to understand what he was saying. And when he stopped the second time, I said, "Thank you. Now listen, I'm taking some notes of what you're saying. We won't be able to address all this immediately, but as time goes on, we will look at what you're saying. Have you any more to say?" And he did. Went on a bit more. He calmed down a bit by then, because he got it out of his system. He got it off his chest. He'd spoken out, and I was listening. That was important. It wasn't easy to listen. It wasn't easy to hear what he was saying. But I was listening to him, and I was taking notes. And I said, we will refer this. And we did later. It was one of the things, we had it amongst our notes, and it was in my mind. And part of my answer I could give him at the time was to say, well, we haven't done this before because it wasn't the time to do it before. We didn't have the program and the people in place to look at these things, to examine them, and then be able to formulate what we need. It's just a matter of timing. Anyway, he then walked away. He walked off, gone. Next day, I said to one of the leaders, one of the people I was working with, I said, "How did our friend turn out yesterday? Is he still upset?" He said, "Oh no, he's all right. He's over there. He's over there." And I looked over, and there he was. He was just part of the group, part of the discussion. He'd come back. But I think he's got it off his chest. He was probably angry about a lot of things with the church. He was dissatisfied with many things in the church. And this is what we were trying to address. So, we listen to each other so that all can participate. Listening to people is important, even when they're angry. If they're angry, you've got to listen to what's going on underneath. What's this person saying really? And listen. That's part of who we are as church. Thank you for being with us.